Hey, what's going on YouTube? Parrish Plays here with my August PSA return. We got 50 fresh Pokemon cards, fresh Slabby Patties here, ready to reveal. But first, before we get into that, we got a little teaser here of what's to come. There's some bangers in here. But first, we'll get to the giveaway winner from last month's video, and that'll be this beautiful Eevee card. So without further ado, the winner's name is going to pop up on the screen in 3, 2, 1 right there. Congratulations to that person. I'll reach out to you, get your shipping information, get this shipped out to you. It is US only. We said that last time I ended up mailing it out. It wasn't US, cost me a ton of money, so now I've got to put stipulation on it that it's US only. So sorry to my non-US friends, but for now we're going to stick with US only. To get into this giveaway for one of these Slabby Patties here, going to be the same thing. You know, like the video, comment on this video, subscribe to the channel, watch for at least 5 minutes of this video. So that'll get you entered in to win one of these. And it's going to be another one to go along with this Eevee. So whoever won this Eevee, be sure to come back and try to win the next card, because it'll go right with this Eevee. Beautiful card here. So we're just going to jump right into it, not keep you guys waiting any longer. First card here is going to be this beautiful Charizard VMAX. We start off with the winners. This one is just absolutely beautiful. I've said it before. If you've been to this channel, you heard this is one of my favorite cards with Sword and Shield. Absolutely love it. Got this card from Collecticon. Looked good enough to send, so went ahead and send it. Absolutely beautiful card. You got a bunch of Charizards here. Obviously he's my favorite, but he sells well as well, so easy cards to get there. And for some reason this Shining Fate Zard grades pretty easily. I mean, this is pretty off-centered left to right, you can see, but still gets to 10, so we love those cards. Now this one, a rare 151 win, the Venusaur EX from 151. You'll see in here I graded a lot of 151, and this was, I was going to say my only winner. I think it was my only winner. All my other ones got smoked. So 151, pretty hard to grade, so I'll be holding on to this one. Goes with my Blastoise. I graded all 5 SIRs in here, as you'll see. Was hoping to get them all back sequential 10s. Obviously that never happens, so happy to get that one, but those are my big whiffs. You'll see later. Another Charizard. We got a whole bunch of Charizards incoming. Love this card. Super cheap right now for this gold card. People don't love the gold cards. People don't love the hats, so that in combination kind of hurts this card, but still sells well in a 10. Looked beautiful. Bought that one off eBay. Love this promo card. This is my favorite of the Ultra Premium Collection promo cards. Love this card. As I always say, I love the VMAX cards, or VMAX Pokemon. Especially, like, I didn't really love it in the game. It didn't seem like too great of a gimmick, but on a card, these huge Pokemon like this, especially with their trainers, just looks amazing. So I absolutely love this card and the VMAX cards in general, so happy to have that in a 10. Those sell really well. This is a surprising one to me. This got a 10, but I'm surprised with how not well it's selling. I think I have 4 up on my eBay right now, and I even lowered the price to try to sell these. I thought they'd do pretty well, but again, people aren't loving the hats. People aren't loving the shiny form, I guess. Fun to have these two together. Maybe I'll try to sell them as a set to kind of differentiate something. See if someone wants the gold card and the shiny Zard, because they're both in the same little pose here. But obviously the shiny Zard looks a lot better in my opinion. I just love the red wings on there. Just absolutely perfect. So I love this card. I'm not sure why it's not doing well. I'll probably keep one and then sell the others. Again, Charizard. I pulled this Paldean Fates, so it's Charizard. Can probably sell for, you know, $5 profit or whatever. So we take those shots. Another Charizard here. Radiant Charizard, Gem Mint 10. These Crown Zenith grades so easily. I got a pretty good Gem Mint 10 rate in the ones I did send in, as you'll see here. So this is one that's another just $5, but again, if you sell a $5 card or $5 profit 10 times, that's $50. That's kind of what we do with those Radiant Charizards. I've won a whole bunch of these. These were the biggest wins of my submission. The Celebration Charizard, not 1, not 2, but 3 Celebration Charizards. And again, I say it every single video, but these are honestly my bread and butter. I'll shout them out every time. Shout out Dan, Catch 'em All Collectibles. Dude's been talking about this play for probably 2 years now, and it still works. My PSA Gem Mint 10 rate has been going down with each submission. It actually came back up a little bit with this one, but these Celebrations cards do so well. I mean, I sent 9 cards, and 8 of them got 10s. So that's the kind of gem mint 10 rates I need to be successful, and that's kind of why I'm learning. You know, that's why I sent 3 of these this time. They sell so well. Actually, what I do is I sell them as a set, so you'll see here in a second. I got Blastoise here, second Blastoise. I sent 3 sets. One of these got a 9, but it is what it is. Again, you win on way more than you lose on celebrations. Venusaur, same thing. 1 Venusaur, 2 Venusaur, 3 Venusaur. So what I've been doing and what I've been having a lot of luck with on eBay is taking these and selling them all together as a set. And you'd think that people looking to buy a set want to buy them for a little bit cheaper, otherwise they would just buy the cards individually. But it seems like people like dealing with one seller, one shipping label, you know, one box, all that. So people have been paying a premium for these being sold together, so I've been doing that all day. In fact, I just sold one right before this video. I was gonna spoil it and look at someone made me an offer on eBay, and I was like, okay, I'll look at my returns, see if I got more 10s incoming, and then if so, I'll accept it. And then I was like, you know what, I'll just accept it and hope that I got the 10s. I was able to stay away from any spoilers, and then we got these to replenish it. So absolutely perfect timing on that. And like I said, I absolutely love these Celebrations cards. Those are becoming more and more of the cards I send. The next submission I've got going out has 5 of those Celebration sets. So 15 of my cards there will be those Celebration cards. So Lance here, these came from those Silver Tempest God packs. That was such a good time. I wish those were still around. You could order them from Best Buy, the little sleeved blister packs, and every single pack had a hit. I don't know why. I ordered probably 8 or 9 times from Best Buy because they had a limit of how many packs you could buy, so you could buy 5 at a time. And only 2 of those times I did not get God packs. The other times, every single pack had a hit. And I actually did pull the Lugia. This is in my next submission to go out, but the one before I hit the Lugia, I hit the Lance and it looked good, so I was like, I'll send that in. Everyone loves the Gen 1 trainer. I had to teach my niece the other day. She was asking, who's Lance? And I'm like, oh, he's the strongest trainer from the first generation. And she's like, oh, you mean Leon? I'm like, see, no, he could beat Leon. Lance has got like 6 dragons. Leon's only got 1. I don't know if that's true, but Leon's got Charizard. That's all I know. First Ode Girl here. This is another Gen Mint 10 full art trainer that just looked good enough. It was thick on the top, but again, you take your shot. And a lot of times, back in the old days, PSA would take, you know, be a lot more lenient with what gets 10s. Nowadays they seem to be grading a little bit harder. I don't know if it's the New Jersey office that I've heard rumors about or what, but PSA's definitely been harder, you know, throughout the year. So happy to have that one in a 10. And like I said, happy overall with the submission. Lugia V-Star, more of these Silver Tempest packs that had hits in them. Lugia, popular Pokemon, had a good chance to get a 10, so we'll send that in. Again, these are probably only going to be $5 profit per card, but again, it all adds up. When you think you can get 10s, that's why you send them in. I love this card here, this Gengar from Temporal Forces. Love the background on this. I was going to sell this, and I still might, but I just love it. I mean, he looks pretty goofy just standing there. That's the full art cards look pretty goofy like that. But I love the red background, and Gengar Gen 1, super popular. So it should do well, so I'll probably end up selling that one. Pikachu Reverse Holo from just Paldean Fates. You might ask, Parrish, why are you grading this? It's just a Reverse Holo card. And it is, but it's a popular Pokemon. And again, a card I knew would get a 10. So when you get these, I mean, they, again, sell for 30 bucks a slab, which is $5 profit on a card you've already pulled, so that, you know, you've already paid into the pack. It doesn't cost you anything. Assuming you're going to get the hit, you'll get it. You'll make $5. Again, $5 doesn't sound like a lot, but it all adds up. That's kind of the premise of all of this. It's kind of the premise of doing, you know, one submission a month. You know, not every card is going to be a $100 banger that you get, so you've kind of got to offset some of those losses with some of these little wins, and it adds up. You just staying consistent. Jolteon here, I tried sending a bunch of these trainer galleries, and again, the trainer galleries from Brilliant Stars is really hard to grade. Brilliant Stars in general is kind of hard to grade. Not really sure why, but this is one of those that I can't normally get, so I'm happy to have that one in a 10. Beautiful. I was hoping to get the whole set. You'll find out I did not get the whole set, but it is what it is. Keldeo here, Gem Mint 10. I love this card. I've sold this one in Gem Mint 10 before, so what I typically do is when I sell one, I just buy it again, do the process over again, and that's exactly what I did here. Crown Zenith, super easy to grade, so I'll probably be creating even more of those cards, especially with that new box at Sam's Club that's being released. I think it's 14 packs for 40 bucks of Crown Zenith, so I'll still be buying that. I mean, I think those cards will still do well. That set will do well, but they are printing it into the ground, man. It's crazy. So I'll be buying those singles as people are ripping into those Sam's packs, because those should be pretty cheap. So I'll keep buying those singles. Love this Chansey here. This is from Twilight Masquerade. New card, so it should do pretty well, especially because it's a Chansey. Illustration rares are hard to grade, and popular Pokemon. So I'm happy with this one. I love that little Psyduck down there. He looks so cool. But always love, you know, Bellsprout. The Pokemon cameos when they have a whole bunch of Pokemon on them. Super happy to get this Chansey, because those are typically pretty hard to grade, as you'll see. And then my Japanese, if you watched my last video, you saw Japanese got smoked. I don't know why, but this Japanese, we're back to normal. I think every single Japanese card I sent got a 10, so happy with that. Last one I sent 3 or 4 of these, all got 9s, so happy to finally have one of those in a 10, especially because the English counterpart is going crazy, so like, I can't afford the English card. So on those cards, I typically buy the Japanese counterpart, and then they're easy to grade in a 10. This Squirtle, love this guy. He's my favorite of the 151 starter line illustration in rare form. I just love the way the beach looks in the background of this card. He looks so happy. Absolutely love this card. Happy to have this in a 10. I've opened a 151 Japanese box. As you'll see here, these are going to be my hits that I got from the box, and Squirtle was one of them, so happy to have that. And then he evolved. He evolved into Blastoise. This was my full art hit of the box. Kind of spoiler here. I'll switch them around here. But my full art hit of the box. Happy to have a evolution starter. You could have got a Jinx or a Kangaskhan or something like that. So happy to have the Blastoise. The texture goes crazy on these cards. These Japanese cards are wild. Absolutely love those. So this one should sell pretty well. Might even sell it as a set. I think I have a War Turtle somewhere. Second one of my illustration rares or art rares was the Psyduck. This is an okay card. It's a little dark. You can't really tell what's going on. The Psyduck's tiny in it, but it's still cool. And then my Psyduck evolves. He evolved into the Golduck, and this Golduck is the Master Ball variant. So this was my Master Ball hit of the box, which we're always happy to get a Pokemon instead of one of those trainer cards. So happy to have that Golduck. He should sell pretty well. And again, I might even sell these two as a set. I think some Psyduck collector might find it fun, to buy the Psyduck and the Golduck Master Ball. But might be a little bit of a way to get some extra premium there, but not sure. We'll kind of play it out, see what the Psyducks are selling for. These Japanese art rares, I was just going to say, even at 10, they're selling at like 25 to 30 bucks, which is like, $5 profit, if that. So these ones are kind of tough, especially in the less popular Pokemon like Mr. Mime, Psyduck, Caterpie. Those kind of art rares are pretty hard to sell. But again, you pulled them from the box, you're already into the expense by opening the box, so you might as well take your shot, get some of that recouped. Charizard EX here, this was the biggest whiff. As I said, I sent in every single one of the special illustration rares from 151, and these are so hard to grade. I've graded 4 or 5 of these Charizards and only gotten 1 in a 10, so another one we miss on, and these hurt, man, because you need some of those back in a 10 to make your money back. Alakazam, sort of the same thing here. And I was talking during the live stream, I might actually crack some of these 9s and send in a whole submission of cracked cards, because some of these 9s look so good, and I really think it's just a coin flip with PSA of 9 versus 10. I think a lot of them are a 50-50 chance, and they just, this one landed on the wrong side of the coin flip. So Zapdos here, my favorite card from 151. I absolutely love this card. So beautiful. And again, it got the 9. I think there was some whitening on this one, so I'm not going to argue with this one. I probably won't even crack this one, but those are tough because I'm not even sure how to sell those. Now these are fun. These are the starter line, and again, the art rares of 151 are so hard to grade. It's kind of like Brilliant Stars in that for some reason these are super hard to grade. So we got the Charmander here, the Bulbasaur here, and the Squirtle here. So honestly though, like, as sad as I am, these got 9s. It's kind of okay that they all got 9s because I will sell these as a set. And then look at how cool those are. Like, I guarantee someone will buy these for a little bit of a premium because someone looking at these cards I mean, especially here's the Pikachu, same thing, it got a 9. All of my illustration rares from 151 got a 9, which is sad, but like, this is a pretty cool art set right here, so I'll be selling this for sure. Imagine this is a 10 though. This would have gone so hard if all these got a 10, but it would have been hard to get rid of in a 10. As a 9, I don't really feel bad selling these, and someone will buy them, and they're cheaper than a 10, so someone will be happy to get them, you know, cheaper, and still protected by the slab, because these are just absolutely beautiful cards. So absolutely love all these. Not even that mad to get all these in a 9, because like I said, I think they'll sell pretty well in the set, that I'll be at least able to break even. Honestly, if this would have gone a 10, this would have been my best submission in forever, but because I got a 9, it brought everything down so much. So still super happy with the submission overall, don't get me wrong, but like, I would have been over the moon if that got a 10. Again here, Dragonair, I love this illustration rare. I think it goes, people love this card, so another one that I wish it would have got a 10, but I think it'll be okay in a 9. Pidgeot EX, I love this card. Again, something about a blue background with this texture, it just pops so much. So absolutely love this card. Got it in a 9. Again, we were just trying to sell that one, so it is what it is. This Palkia V-Star, I actually need this in a 10 for my collection, and I might break this open because like the centering on this looks good. I don't see any whitening, so I think this is just one of those that and it's Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith typically grades pretty well. So I think this is just one of those that, again, missed the coin flip. It is what it is, so I'll probably crack that out and regrade it. This one hurt a little bit as well. This is the Pokemon Center exclusive Ogerpon, and I love this card. I sold one of these when I first got it graded. I got it graded as a 10, and it was a pop 5 at the time. So because it was a pop 5 and I was so first to market, I had to sell this on eBay. I don't even remember what I sold it for, but it was quite a bit. I might pop it up on the screen what the sale price was. You'll see that this in a 10 goes crazy. These people love these Pokemon Center stamps, and they're pretty hard to grade because obviously they're promo cards. But this one, I mean, the top is definitely thick, but other than that, I didn't see any whitening or anything like that. So I'll probably end up cracking this one and resending it as well, just to take a shot. Especially because I've already profited so much on the first one that I don't mind taking another, you know, $15 to ship it out and try to get it graded again. Gardevoir EX, this is one I have in an 8 currently, so technically this is an upgrade as a 9, so this will probably stay in my collection. Beautiful card, still hoping to get the 10 because it's that and the Miriam are the only 10s I need left from Scarlet Violet base. Pikachu V from Lost Origin, I have a ton of these graded in 9s. For some reason I can't ever get to 10, but this one makes sense. This one's left to right, super heavy, so I will not be resending this one because this one makes sense. Why I got a 9. I can't even argue with that one. That wasn't even a coin flip, so I'm alright with that. Celebrations, my only miss of the submission, a 9. Again, I could probably recrack this and grade it, but honestly, I just hold these, and when I get them, you know, when I get the misses, again, I line them all up. PSA 9 sets of Celebrations Charizards, or Celebrations Starter Trio, can even sell pretty well. So it sells to where I can make like $5 to $10 on it. So that's good enough for me. Pikachu here, this one's dumb that it hurts. Actually, let me know in the comments. So both of these, this Pikachu, this Flareon, one of these will be the giveaway card of the submission. And actually, when you win, whoever wins, I'll give you the choice of which card you would prefer. The Pikachu on the right or the Flareon on the left. Both in a Gem Mint 9, or Gem Mint, just a Mint 9. Missed, but beautiful cards. Absolutely love these. And they're sweet in a PSA case. It's going to be safe for you. So this will be the giveaway card. All you got to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and watch this video for at least 5 minutes. But if you're watching at this point, you obviously have, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So all you got to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Actually, leave a comment with which one you would prefer. But then at the end, like next month, when you are the winner, I'll contact you and let you know, or see which one you want then. So both of those cards, beautiful cards. Those will be the giveaway. Again, this was the giveaway. No, this was another one. So I'm giving away one of these, but then I hit another one. And again, Brilliant Stars, I can't grade it a 10, so it is what it is. This one, again, Crown Zenith normally grades pretty well. This got an 8. Not sure, there must be some sort of surface issue, or maybe some edge wear, which I must have missed. But again, it is what it is. I've already sold one of those in a 10. This one sucks. This one's had been my bread and butter. I've sold 2 of these in a 10, and you make bank on them because they're so hard to grade. But for some reason, I got really lucky on 2 of them, so we took a shot to do it again. only got the 8. Again, might crack that out, just sell it raw. We'll see. And then this one was really weird. There's always one in every submission that gets like a 7 or a 6. I think honestly it's that corner right down there. You can see it's a little bit like dinged up. But normally if there's a dinged up corner, they just straight up give it a 6 and not a 7. But my guess is it's that corner. I might be able to smooth that out, but this one will definitely be one that I crack. And I'll probably just end up selling it raw, because typically if it gets a 8 or a 7, there's something I missed that the grader saw, as opposed to where it's a 9 and it's just a coin flip. So this one unfortunately missed, but it is what it is. Again, you hope to win more than you lose. Unfortunately, I won more than I lost here, but the big hitters were the ones that I missed on, so that kind of feels bad. But overall, super happy with the submission. Back up to 60% gem mint 10 rate, which we're getting up there, we're getting closer. I don't know how. At first I was doing 85%. I might start doing lesser submission numbers. Maybe the grader gets tired of going through 50 cards and starts giving me 9s and 8s. I don't know. Conspiracy theory at this point. It probably doesn't make a difference at all. But that's kind of why I'm doing all these, to see what works and what doesn't. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you like this kind of content, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I've got a ton going, and if you're into PSA returns, I've got a whole playlist here full of PSA returns. I've been doing one a month. So again, leave a comment to get entered into the giveaway, and I appreciate you guys stopping by. Have a great day. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.